it's Micheline with Fit and Healthy for Yourself, and today I want to talk about the side effects of the keto diet. If you decide to go on it, I want to warn you, it does take some time. And I know we like to have instant gratification. We don't really always want to put exactly the work in. We don't always want to adhere to the exact rules. Well, this time you have to, because otherwise it's going to take a lot longer. And it does take, nothing happens overnight. We can't lose 20 pounds overnight that it took us a couple months to put on. So you're going to have to put the work in it. And so when you decide to go on this journey or this diet, you have to understand it takes your body time to adapt. You can't just do this overnight. So in order for your body to switch over from glucose burning to fat burning, it does take about 2 weeks. Of 2 weeks of really strictly following the guidelines of the diet. And if you modify a little bit and do a little bit more carbs, it's going to take you a little longer. You will eventually get there as well, but it will take you a little longer. So it usually takes about 2 weeks for your body to adapt. And during those 2 weeks, you can have some side effects. So I have found it, when I researched this before I started, if I found it great to have that knowledge. I know what to expect. I knew what to do to lessen the symptoms. So basically what happens is during the 2 weeks, your body is switching over. So I would say it's almost going through like withdrawal from carbs. So you could experience like nausea, headaches, which, headaches comes like with everything. So headaches, nausea, fatigue, sleepiness, you're tired, you can't concentrate, and you could even have some stomach problems. So those could all happen, and but know that they are temporary. They only usually last a few days. Not everybody actually gets them. Not everybody gets them as severe, or some people just get them little. So it all depends on your body. I am thinking that it all depends how badly you've been overdosing on carbs. If you are a heavy carb loader and you eat bread, pasta, and everything with every meal pretty much, maybe before you even start, you might want to start gradually cutting them down to before you're going really low carb, to lessen the symptoms, to kind of get your body ready for it, which I actually did for about a week. And so my symptoms were a lot less. I did have the headaches. I didn't have nausea or anything. I did have headaches. I did have some stomach upset, and I did have fatigue. So, but I knew what to do. So my stomach upset only lasted for a few hours. When I had that, I actually didn't know what happened, but I suspected that the diet did it. So I caved and I had a few crackers, and the stomach upset went away, and it never came back. I went back on my diet like right after it, no more carbs, and it never came back, so it was fine. For my headaches and for the fatigue, I knew what happened is, when your body switches over to fuel and no more carbs, it also loses a lot of water and sodium, because what happens is when you take in carbs, they retain water, they retain all the sodium in your body. When you take that out, you lose that. So you have to hydrate. It is even more important here. You have to hydrate, and you have to replenish your electrolytes. You have to increase your sodium intake, which is, I know it sounds weird, but add a little bit more salt. And also you have to balance out your electrolytes, your magnesium, your sodium, your potassium. So I found it the easiest, have some bone broth on hand, because that will give you some sodium, it will give you all the electrolytes. It also has some protein in it, so it's awesome. And I actually found these Ultima Replenisher, which is an electrolyte powder. And I put that in my water. So when I have a headache coming on, I know my electrolytes are off, and that helps tremendously. So this way, my negative symptoms only lasted maybe for 2-3 days. And now I know whenever I experience some headaches, I know that my electrolytes probably off because I'm dehydrated. So I just drink water. I have that, I have my electrolyte powder, and I'm all good to go. So if you already know what to expect, you can lessen the symptoms and you can get through. But I encourage you, get through it. Don't give up. It only lasts a few days, and then you'll be good to go, and you will notice a lot more energy and a lot more mental clarity, and no more afternoon tiredness, no more afternoon slump, no more looking for that coffee, endless coffee in the afternoon, that nap that you want to take. It's just like steady energy throughout the day, and actually less appetite, no more cravings, no more sugar cravings in the afternoon. So give it a try, be warned, and just plow right through it, and then it will be over. All right?